You can have a wrestling idea, but you need to have these momentum-shifting moves. We had the Hulkamania movement, then it shifted to the beer business with growing the black beard, and what's that next level? Hopefully I can become the Babe Ruth of the World Wrestling Federation and be the champion at the same time. If anybody dared say wrestling was fake, you'd punch him. And you never used the word show. If you used the word show, it was an insult. When you're with the NWO, when you're with Hollywood, you're just too sweet. I've been knocked out a few times, but I have no idea how many concussions I've ever had. It's amazing that even though I've lost everything else, I still have wrestling. In the ring, it's fun to be the bad guy, but 24 hours a day, when you have to talk to kids, and you see Make-A-Wish kids that love you, the bad guy stuff is not fun. I'd rather be a good guy 24 hours a day than a bad guy just for a few minutes in the ring. We're the greatest athletes in the world without a doubt. After watching wrestling for 20 years, I thought I had enough confidence to do it. There were no wrestling shoe at the time. I feel really good right now. It will really be a tough decision. It's so hard to give up what you love doing. Hanging up the boots will not be an easy thing to do. Everybody's out there wrestling like a robot. When you're NWO for life. When the giant hits the ground, he feels the wrath of Hulkamania and the whole world shakes at my feet. Blood is thicker than new blood, dude. I promised each and every Hulkamaniac when I went to that great battlefield in the sky I would bring the WWF title with me. I quit doing the movies because the wrestling was going so good and was so on fire during the 80s and 90s, but I was getting all these movie scripts. Hulk Hogan, the leg drop, was a move that nobody really used, and nobody ever hit the ropes and jumped up really high, so I tried it out in Japan and the people loved it. That's how I came up with it. I train all the time, and the weird thing is I'm in the gym with people between 20 and 25 years old, and I look in the mirror and I look better than they do, and they are young kids. Either they haven't trained hard enough or they aren't serious enough. If I do hit that rope and do a hop, skip and a jump and get up as high as I can, I'm just going to hold my breath, because I know I'm going to hear all kinds of scar tissue popping. Wrestling needs to be about the art form again. It needs to be about painting a picture and having a really good match. Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania, is running wild, brother. Well, let me tell you something, brother. I fear no man, no beast or evil, brother. Negativity and Hulkamania, two things that don't go together. What you gonna do when Hulkamania destroys you? There's a lot of gimmick infringement out there, but that's cool. It's a compliment. But it all started right when I first came into the garden. I came down to Eye of the Tiger, and when I hit the ring with the Sheik, I just put my hand up to my ear by accident, and the crowd got louder. I was like, oh, that works. I love to give the fans what they want. They're what I miss most when I'm not wrestling. That time in the ring is like being in heaven for me. I know what happens every time I get in front of a UK crowd. They just go nuts, and they are so nice and excited and crazy, and they won't sit down. The fans know what's happened to me over the past couple of years. I lost my family. I pretty much got devastated financially, and the fans know that I've had some hard times, and that's the nature of loyal fans. They want to see the people that they love and believe in get back on their feet. I hate to toot my own horn, but I just feel that I know people and I know fans, and I don't feel there is that Angelina Jolie/Brad Pitt barrier with me. I've always felt from everyone I talk to that the fans feel like I'm tangible and they can talk to me and they know me. I've been around so long, and no matter if I've done good things or bad things, or my personal life has been good or bad, the fans have always stuck with me. I've always felt from everyone I talk to that the fans feel like I'm tangible and they can talk to me and they know me. The only time I'm not Hulk Hogan is when I'm behind closed doors, because as soon as I walk out the front door and somebody says hello to me, I can't just say hello like Terry. When they see me, they see the blonde hair, the mustache, and the bald head. They instantly think Hulk Hogan. I've always felt from everyone I talk to that the fans feel like I'm tangible and they can talk to me and they know me. I'm the man that made wrestling famous. I'd like to be the John Wayne of the 90s. Not in terms of being the macho guy, but as a solid male leading character. Making an action-adventure comedy that kids can see with their families is a natural extension of what I did in wrestling.